Thank you. the year 1982, I came across a book called The Secret Power of Pyramids by two masters, Bill Schull and Ed Petit. So in the year 1982, I came across this small book and I was wonderstruck by the experiences of all those people who have contributed to that book pyramid. Then I asked my own carpenter to give me small pyramids, cardboard pyramids, with the same angle as the Great Pyramid of Giza. And then he gave me two pyramids and I tested the pyramid energy. So in those days, I used to be shaving my beard. So I used to keep those razors inside the pyramid, small pyramids. Then I used to get 30, 40, 50 shaves. So whatever was there in the book was replicated by me. That was in the year 1982. Then in the year 1991, the first pyramid was constructed in Kurnool. It is called as the Buddha Pyramid Meditation Center. And since then, the pyramid meditation age has dawned on this earth planet.
Pyramids and pyramid energy. Pyramids represent the very best of sacred geometry coming from ancient times. Pyramids act as storehouses of cosmic energy. Pyramid energy. The cosmic energy that gets stored inside a pyramid is called as pyramid energy. So when we sit and meditate under a pyramid, the inflow of cosmic energy into the physical body is thrice more in quantitative terms.
Golden angle of inclination, why it is exactly that around 52 degrees? It is derived from the golden ratio phi, which is 1.618, which is a wonderful number. According to the trigonometry, when it is converted into angle, it comes to 51 degrees and 50 minutes. So the mega pyramid of Egypt, which was constructed by ancient Egyptians, was exactly constructed according to this golden angle of inclination.
Happy morning, evening, and a great afternoon, dear friends and masters. Here we are at day 14 of this 40-day renew program. And being a Sunday, we'll be doing the long meditation. And later, today we'll be doing meditation at first, and later Chandra sir will be joining us for the wisdom session. And so, friends, get ready for meditation. Be relaxed. Today, being a long meditation, we'll start with heart elevation process, followed by breath meditation, and later the intention setting, and then gratitude. So this will be the flow of the meditation today. So get ready, relax, be the posture, and we can start then. If you're wearing spectacles, you can remove.
Dear friends, dear masters, with your eyes closed, specs removed, keep your hands on your chest area. Resting your attention on your sacred heart. Can you feel your beautiful heart? Feel the seat of all emotions. nurturing all life with its energies of love, joy, compassion. Can you recollect an experience from your past, from the present, or simply go into an experience imagining, living an higher emotion from the vision of your future, or from any experience that generates an emotions of love, joy, compassion, kindness. Hugging somebody, spending time with nature, playing with children, helping someone, taking care and giving them love and compassion, and feel that emotion, dear friends. The more you experience the energies of love, compassion, joy, the more coherent you become. The more one you feel. Feel that energy, relive that moment. And slowly, let's go into breath mindfulness meditation. With your fingers into fingers, hands comfortably rested in your lap. Observe your normal, natural, in-breath and the out-breath, dear friends. When you observe your breath, your mind becomes empty. As your mind is becoming empty, allow yourself to experience greater emptiness, that field of energy, the field of consciousness. as your mind is becoming empty, allow yourself to experience the emptiness inside of you, all around you. Become aware of the emptiness. Inside of you, all around you. All emptiness is energy. This is the quantum field of energy, the field of existence. The longer you stay aware of this field, the more you tune in to the abundance of energies of love, compassion, empowerment, ease. The more you tune in to the qualities of who you truly are, that consciousness, Stay aware of this emptiness, that field of energy, the field of no body, no thing. Merge into it. Notice it. Become one with it. We are less matter, more emptiness and energy. Everything that you experience or will experience is here in this field as energy. The longer you stay aware of this field, the longer you stay connected to this field, the more you dissolve the past, the more you overcome something from the past, and the more you move into your future. Relax, dear friends. Relax. You planted seeds of possibilities. By living a great life, by establishing that greater friendship and peace, whatever you emotionally embrace with clear intentions is manifesting into your physicality. Let this intelligent field organize this future for you at the right time and place. Surrender this future. Let it go. Feeling with great certainty that newer experiences are unfolding into your life towards this future. That many synchronicities or possibilities are emerging. Helping you experience this future. When you uphold the truth, when you live the truth, consciousness is always responding in acceleration. Feeling with certainty that this new future is unfolding for you. Recollect your experiences from the session, and whenever you're ready, you may open your eyes. Okay, friends. Hope you enjoy the session. Affirmations are making and becoming subconscious programs. We have a subconscious mind which is beautifully designed to work for us in an autopilot mode. Why not? Why not utilize it for experience that we would wish to see? That there is there is cooperation everywhere, that there is celebration everywhere, that we are in coherence with each other. Those are fundamental things that we wish to experience. And so we have formed and make it a subconscious program that we emit that signal. Now, how will it happen? When you emit that signal that I want coherence with everybody, then you're sending a signal to the other person where then one way of becoming coherent is to come into meditation. For them, maybe they will get that opportunity because this is a sincere vision intention. They'll pay an attention to a flyer they receive next time of a meditation flyer to go into meditation. Another could be into coherence is that every time they ignore a park next door, somebody motivates them and say, hey, come for a morning walk. And so they go into the morning walk, being in the nature, they also become coherent. Our energy sure does help influence people to come into these practices, provided they also are open to it. And many a times people are open. Normally they may sound very strong and say, no, I don't want to do this, don't want to do that. But many a times they're open. Until the time they come into meditation, they're always open for something. And the corner of them is open for something new, and then that's the time meditation can go into them. Because it's a natural state of progression. Everybody in their life have to come to meditation no matter what. It is a natural state of progression for everyone in their life to recognize that their consciousness way beyond the body. Those lifetimes will be over. And at some point they will come to the conclusion that they have the signal from inside that, okay, now I need to get to meditation. It's bound to happen. Our job is to continue to give this and then share the information. One of the indirect ways is to seek conflict resolution, seek peace and joy, and seek cooperation with everybody around us. One of the beautiful ways is that way. That also moves people into the same thing, eventually into meditation practices. So, dear friends, we are concluding our second week of this 40-day program, and then welcome to those who have just come for Sunday long meditation. Pyramid Valley International, you must have heard enough times during this program, or a few times. We mentioned this. As you see in my background, is a beautiful meditation center in the outskirts of Bangalore. The pyramid that is centered is sitting there, majestic pyramid, mighty Maitreya Buddha pyramid we call this, raises about 10 floors tall, supports about 4,000 people to meditate at a time inside it. If you enjoyed this meditation practice today, an hour or shortly over an hour of practice, and then the same practice if we go into nature and do more beautiful, same practice we go into pyramid and do more powerful. If you go there and go in a group of 4,000 people, incredibly deep. So we utilize this power of pyramid One of the sessions earlier, we talked about various things that enhance a practice, and one of them is pyramid energy. Full moon energy, pyramid energy, group energy, music energy, nature energy, master's energy. And so Patriji beautifully believed in that when you create special structures of meditation, and then if they're created very beneficially with a natural state, in this case, a natural state of a pyramid structure, when it is built to the right angle, is to store and radiate energy. Every pyramid that is built, when it is built to the golden angle, worldwide, there is plenty of research to show that when you take the photography, Kirlian photography, the aura of the energy field of the pyramid, they always saw a beam of light connecting and going into the field from the tip of the pyramid. Based on the size of the pyramid, the beam is bigger or smaller in radius, but they've always seen it. And when they measure the energy, pyramids continue to demonstrate more energy. Now, when they measure the actual practical benefit of it, and they've seen some astonishing results. The benefits of pyramids are in three ways, like broadly, and there is so much research that happened in many countries, in European countries, starting with Russia. Then, of course, there's research from the United States too, from people, and then several books have been written. Several means several. You just have to search as a pyramid energy. You get a lot of titles. Patriji came across the power of pyramids when he read a book called The Secret Power of Pyramids by Bill Schulz and Ed Petit. And then saw how they increase preservation, how they help people heal, and how they can move people into altered states of consciousness when they go into practice, spiritual practices in a pyramid. Deeper states. And there are three benefits: healing, preservation, altered states of consciousness supported for spiritual practices. They experimented on all three, and then it came to a great conclusion that this must be, why not to use, when anyway is going to build meditation halls and centers, then why not? I encourage people to build pyramids instead, just as opposed to a flat roof, instead why not a pyramid roof? So that it becomes more powerful, a natural engine of energy, natural yantra of energy. And so he encouraged everybody who is meditating, rather than building a flat room or a hall for a meditation room at their home. First of all, he encouraged everyone to have a meditation room at home. Why not? If meditation is so powerful and meditation is giving us everything, when you have a bedroom and a drawing room and a living room and a dining room, why would you not have a meditation room? You have a gym room, you have a meditation room, a meditation corner, a meditation seat. For those who cannot afford, who do not have the thing to put cannot afford is the wrong word. Those who at this point do not have enough space or whatever, take a meditation corner. It's not the meditation seat. It can be done. A meditation seat put with a pyramid on top. A meditation corner have some pyramid decorated. A meditation room with a pyramid roof. Then a public meditation hall where multiple people come together with a pyramid roof. A mega pyramid like this where thousands can come together for deeper meditation. That's what he encouraged. And so the result, dear friends, is that thousands and thousands of pyramids have been built now. In my home alone, we have two pyramids. One in my bedroom, so sleep in the pyramid. Great. The another in the compound wall where anybody can walk in, a side entrance, they meditate and then go. So let's learn a little bit about this power of pyramid energy, the scientific aspects of it today, to see how I can experiment. What did we say? If you have nature, go to nature and meditate. You have full moon coming every month, meditate, use it. Same way, if a pyramid is built, then use it. Natural meditation. You don't put any power to it, energy to it. You're not expending energy. It's not artificial. It's once it is made, it is naturally drawing energy. Right? You're not powering a motor to create energy here. A crystal, a stone, a crystal is an evolved rock or a stone. It has got energy. Trees have energy. And that evolved trees are the trees that are there for hundreds of years. Smoother in trunks, many of them are evolved trees, have more energy. And of course, living with animals and meditating is beautiful. There's energy. And the humans, of course, their consciousness is energy. So all of them utilize. Everything is consciousness. We utilize all of it. Pyramids in that structure, they're known to be much more refined among all geometric structures to seem to have that energy. That's how we have to see. And then how do we know? Through experimentation, that many people have experimented and come to a great conclusion. And so let me put up these charts, dear friends, to talk about this pyramid energy. The hidden power of pyramids and benefits for meditation, right? Now, some people who have brought pyramids to their home, they say they would not have seen some benefit. Some people say, oh, my meditation pyramid is great. Some are not experienced anything. So they think that, okay, they don't have any power and stop experimenting. First of all, you may not even be sensitive enough to experience the energy of it, number one. Number two, just because you put a pyramid doesn't mean that your meditation is already deep every time or each time. You may not even be there. If you go to nature and meditate, and if that because meditation didn't happen properly, will you conclude that it's not no difference? That's a problem. You do the right things. You just sit for meditation, and it's because you're having thoughts. You conclude and say, I don't get good meditation. You come out. Not true. You sit for meditation, and 1 month or 2 weeks later, you don't see any benefit. Does it mean that there's no benefit? Not true. You don't know what is the inner state changing. In your case, the meditation benefit may show up only after 6 weeks because a lot of inner is dissolving, and suddenly some flood of gates open for you. We do right things, and the right things are to be in nature. Right thing is to sit and meditate. Right thing is to just harness the energy of a full moon. When you know the right things, we do the right things. Right? Get up in the morning and move the body a little bit. Right thing to do. Is there a question and doubt about it? If possible, take some sunlight in the morning. Is there a question and doubt about right thing to do? We do it. Same thing, dear friends. Pyramids, when they understand the science of it, is the right thing to do is to utilize the energy of the pyramid, no matter whether you experience something or do not experience something. It's the right thing to do. Are you with me on this? Rather than concluding that you do a little experiment, and because you didn't experience anything different in your meditation, which you would have probably done for half-heartedly for a few times, and then concluded to saying it doesn't work, and you lost an opportunity to utilize that power which is very much there with you. So coming to the topic again here, Egyptian pyramids are there. A lot of us know, okay, in our textbooks, thankfully, a lesson on wonders of the world, and so we get to know about Egyptian pyramid, yes, but not anything else. There is a researcher called Osmanagovich. Sam Osmanagovich. who explored, and there are many researchers, he's an archaeologist and then explored from Boston, explored worldwide many pyramids, and he writes with a lot of pictures. Then he estimates there are about 125,000 pyramids already in the world, many buried in the sea, under in forests, under camouflaged as hills, and then dilapidated in many, many situations, states they have gone, but they are there. Now, this, mind you, is in addition to Patriji's initiative. At least 30,000 pyramids have been built all over India and in a few countries to date. Many of them rooftop pyramids in the homes. 125,000 pyramids that have been built through anciently and around the world, but many of them are lost. But here you see a Mayan pyramid, which is there in South America somewhere. There's a place called Peru, Machu Picchu area. There are several pyramids. There is a place called Bosnia, which is where I happen to have gone. Now you see, search for Bosnian pyramid. There is, and they are, when they are fully accepted by the world, become the largest pyramid in the world at this time. Not the Egyptian Giza pyramids. Those pyramids they are in the shape of hills. They're basically hills. Is how you see when you see them. But this master Sam started digging because they all had perfect shape of pyramid, and so started digging them. And then notice that there is actually some artificial material about 10 foot down. The vegetation is removed, dug, and then they start seeing artificial material out there inside. And they test what is the age of it, and it all comes to about 28,000 years ago. Go figure. The history right now is written for 7,000 years or so. And so then countries don't want to accept. But there is adequate research going on archaeological in Bosnia pyramids to demonstrate that there is plenty of evidence to show that they were built long ago as pyramids, and then slowly over a period of time vegetation formed and then continuing, and they look like hills, something to be explored. I was there with Patriji sometime in 2017 or 18 there. Visiting those pyramids, meditation in those pyramid areas there, under the tunnels below the pyramids that are there, chambers that are called. Many things are there. 28,000 years ago, they found some organic material, and then they looked at it and said, what's the age? And then it comes to about that apparently. The organic material-based research and the age determination supposedly much more accurate than a stone-based age determination. Organic material means a dry leaf kind of stuff. And so Bosnian pyramids, I was astonished to see there is so much out there. And then there's a tourist site now. People can go there. So pyramids, coming back and forth, pyramids are storehouse of cosmic energy. They are there. They've been there. Spiritually, they're also considered portals. Portals connecting to other galaxic entities. Okay, that's a subject beyond, but we limit to the scientific research that is here. And pyramids, when built either as a whole, as a complete like that, or as a frame on the right side here in the picture, they still are effective. What matters is the angle to which they are built. The four corners. So even however tiny a pyramid they have taken, in this case here what you see is a simply an 1.5 inch by 1.5 inch keychain. Sometimes you get these keychains which have all these tiny undulations, they are all pyramid shaped. If they have that 51 degree angle, then when you measure it, they all seem to have some energy beam going up like that. It's a Kellen photography. The tip of the pyramid, they seem to be having an energy beam, a small energy beam that's going, saying something out there. And so pyramid geometry either contains four faces or the four corners, and four sides from the tip come down and then form a square base, not a rectangle base, a square base. That means all sides are equal. And it has an angle, every side to the bottom's angle, the angle to which the inclined sides are coming is 51 degrees 51 minutes. If the angle is maintained to that, it's called golden angle, Fibonacci theory and ratio. If you study that a little bit, you understand. If you see a lot of spirals in the nature, the spirals, everything is a spiral. Many spirals you see, including the galaxy. The angle at which the spiral spins out is this angle, 51 degrees, 51 minutes. So there is something deep connection. When pyramid is built to that angle, just like the nature spirals that you see everywhere, and which is at 51 degrees, 51 minutes, then this pyramid seemed to have a lot of, seemed to have energy power. The Giza pyramids are installed, and there are many pyramids of the natural state that have been there are installed in perfect alignment to this four directions. That is the second principle. Angle and an alignment to the four directions, north, east, south, west, cardinal direction. The sides are aligned to them. We will circulate a book on pyramid energy, and so we shall have some theory of how to make your own pyramid, by the way. So that's why the tapes are all shown here. You can measure and then make a pyramid out of a cardboard or a simple chart paper and then experiment for yourself or actually know what it is. Easy. Books on pyramidology. Few books. The right book, Pyramid Energy, is what we'll send you as a PDF. The Secret Power of Pyramids. I read this book and all doubts of any kind removed for me when I read this book in the year 2003. And then Theoba Prophecy, Pyramid Power. On the right side, there's one more. Max Thought. That's also a very scientific experimentation book. Bill Shays Petit is a wonderful book. Pyramid Energy Handbook, like this, and so many are there, just as I said, so many are there. But one can start with the first one, The Secret Power of Pyramids, to know a little more. One of the experiments it talks about, when they put plants in a pyramid and then put plants outside the pyramid to grow, they saw the plants in the pyramid are growing 6 times faster compared to the one outside. Pyramid energy. Many of pyramid masters experiment. Pyramid Valley also, we have fields where pyramids are installed, frame pyramids. And then generally when you have frame pyramids installed, it's called spiritual agriculture with pyramids. And then a few things that are noticed, even our pyramid that we have in Visakhapatnam, my hometown, where we run a meditation center, Brahmarshi Pyramid. And so there, we have some little land and so put pyramids and then grow some vegetables. One, the yield is a lot higher. Two, they don't seem to get, they don't become sick. Plants don't become sick at all, it seems like. So the healing energy is preserving them and then they seem to give more yield. What more a farmer want? This energy and the technology has to go. It has to become more prevalent. Somebody has to recognize this, governments have to recognize, and I'm sure all of this will come. The benefits of pyramids, number one, preservation. Two, healing, and three is altered states of consciousness in for spiritual practice. So benefits, preservation benefits. Water in a pyramid becomes energized water. And so drink that. Every day on a pyramid, a jug of water you're keeping, put a small pyramid like that, what you see in a cap pyramid, we call it. Gets energized. Vegetables and fruits kept in a pyramid like that get energized because energy, they stay for longer. Milk kept in a pyramid did not spoil at the end of this day. You do this. At Pyramid Valley, we did this experiment. 140 days, if tomato stayed fresh at the room temperature. Bangalore room temperature is 25 to 40 degrees Celsius. And the temperature is kept, not in the freezes. 140 days, the pyramid stayed. 75% success rate. That means when you kept, I don't know exactly the count, but 25% only got spoiled, but 75% remained fresh that you could cut and then eat. And you see two people there, two masters. One is in the red shirt, is Dr. Amit Goswami, the physicist who talked about the whole quantum activism and how observation brings reality. And then Lin May from Estonia, a master about some of the energy gradients and stuff like that. And so this pyramid experiment was done sometime long ago, but it shows preservation benefit that utilize pyramids for preservation and then they're energized and they stay long and then stay energetic. They are energized. Benefits of healing and concentration is number 2, a big mega large benefit. So when you sit or sleep under a pyramid, reduce negativity, increase positivity. Basically, mind becomes calmer, and then the energy is noticed to be healing, accelerates the healing, no matter what that is. Many people, I know a person who was paralytic, thought life is not there. He took to meditation. He went to a pyramid nearby, meaning paralytic. He was taken there and then spent whole day, morning to evening, in the pyramid meditating or lying down. And then 15 to 21 days later, the changes happened. Slowly, slowly, things got released and it became so normal that he is dedicated his life to this spreading meditation now. Life was given back. One of that is this pyramid energy plays a role. How can we tell? You know, some animals that we've seen, one dog in Pyramid Valley, and it got deeply injured. It used to just nicely, just quietly go into the pyramid, go to the king's chamber, center of it, and then be there, then come, and then we saw it healing naturally. And students wear pyramid caps while studying for enhanced concentration, beneficial. In Buddha's Quantified office and in my previous office at NOV, always had a pyramid installed at the place where I sit on top. Similar to the one you see on the right side, here's a man sitting on the chair, but a small pyramid. Its size could be here, it could be 1.5 by 1.5 feet or 2 feet by 2 feet base. Install it, and then in my case, in Buddha's office, you'll see in the ceiling, pyramids are installed everywhere. So people sit and harness energy. A meditation room, which we could not build a pyramid roof because it's already pre-built building, but we put such pyramids out there so people can sit under them and meditate like that. So it's greatly helpful for students at home, wherever your child is sitting, install a pyramid on top. Helps them. It's natural energy. I said anything that's natural, a right thing to do, do it. Don't think too much. Just be convinced of the science and do it. Whether it's benefiting, whether you got extra marks today, tomorrow, no. Over a period of time, you'll see developments and improvements in many ways for sure. Right? Academics is not only about marks, it's also about removing the doubt. If that happens, it's great. They at least enjoy joy. They're joyful and the process of process of learning. Healing experiments in the jails. 5,000 people were fed salt and pepper charged under pyramid in some Russian jails. Investigating the source field by David Wilcock is the source of this book, this experiment. And positive behavior changes observed in the jail, in the prisoners when it is done. Now PSS movement built pyramids in jails. Patriji's initiative, they built pyramids in jails and they taught meditation to the prisoners. So they go and then meditate in the pyramids in meditation, for meditation. Great, things change. Many times people are not bad. They had disorganized families. They had, deep suppression. And so that leads into violence. And so they needed support. That's all it is. They don't need punishment. They need support. Prisons are meant to be for transformation, to give them support. But slowly, slowly, they became punishment cells. But then we give meditation, no matter what, and eventually the prisoners will change and accelerate the change, right? But thankfully, our courts still continue to have this, justice system continue to have, and say somebody changes the behavior, they're given a parole and then come out quickly. Great. I think that's still maintained. That's still maintained. Because everybody changes. And you give meditation, the changes quickly. And so several spiritual organizations try to teach meditation to the prisons, and then PSS movement is one. And any of you here you have access to something like that and have the urge, you can easily do it by asking and requesting for permission. And then these days, many jailers are open to the idea. And so you can go in and teach meditation to the prisoners. They're just humans. But pyramids change the behavior just by making their food with the salt that is charged under the pyramid. What did we be charged under pyramid? Just simply put salt and pepper under the pyramid. and then mix it into the food, because you cannot keep the entire food for many prisoners. They just made salt and pepper, mixed it, become energized food. Interesting, isn't it? Now, the third benefit, deep meditation experiences. Meditation done inside a pyramid or underneath a pyramid is called pyramid meditation, more powerful meditation. They enhance meditation, high energy environment for beginners. You go into emptier states faster, sooner. The negative thinking drops, and so then you're able to go into it. You experience calmness, extreme euphoria, several altered states of consciousness can happen. So this is the third thing, is why Patriji focused on this particular benefit, and so I encourage everyone to build pyramids. And so, dear friends, there is psychic feedback received by the authors reveal the following. A sense of security and protection takes over when you enter the pyramid. True evaluation of time is experienced, meaning you lose time. Sleep inside a pyramid seems to be somehow intensified. There is awareness of the presence of an unusual energy field which is there. Several people have talked about this kind of experiences when they go into the pyramid. Some kind of a peace prevails when you go into the pyramid, right? This is all written in that book, The Secret Power of Pyramids by Bill Shell and Ed Petit. It's a lot of scientific book, this is, by the way. Some of the initial adopters. Osho built a pyramid in his campus, in Pune campus, long ago, in late, I think sometime in 90s or early 2000. Patriji encouraged building pyramids from 1980s. 1980s. Ramtha, Jason in USA, encouraged building pyramids, talked about pyramids. They can be built of any material. Any material doesn't matter. Practically think of any material of an architect, you can build paper to concrete, doesn't matter, right? The Bangalore pyramid is a metal structure inside, is a space frame, and it's got claddings outside and inside, right? And Patriji got across this book and then started in 1984, and he got fascinated. He built this very first pyramid. This is where I spent 8 days in my intense solitude sadhana earlier this month in January. I was there in total silence, meditating about 10 hours a day every day. An amazing, amazing energy is here in Kannur, Andhra Pradesh. About 3 hours from Hyderabad airport, and 4 hours from Bangalore airport. And then this is the pyramid in Bangalore, Maitreya Buddha Pyramid. I'm very fortunate to be associated in being on the board of this project since day one, and then helping to build this pyramid in many, many ways, in all ways. And we conduct annually Buddha Purnima, May 1, 2, 3 this year is a function. Thousands have come here to meditate inside. It's a great opportunity for anyone to join that program that time to experience true group meditation here in a pyramid. This pyramid will be full those 3 days, full. We expect about 6,000 people to be there that time. The third thing is the Hyderabad pyramid, which is where every year December there is a big function, 30,000-40,000 people come. This one is a bigger pyramid, and in Hyderabad airport is about 45 minutes, and it supports about 6,000 people capacity. Amazingly done, beautiful energy. And then many more like this, dear friends, with Patriji's initiative effort. PSM built several pyramids all over India practically. You go into pssmovement.org and you'll find many of the pyramid things mentioned there somewhere. There are pyramids around the world, not necessarily built by PSS movement, but many people have built, either as a hotel, as for the planetarium, or observatory. Many like that they built knowingly, unknowingly, some for true meditation purpose. Our team in Dallas is trying to build one of the largest pyramids called Omega Pyramid, and they have got their efforts. And so worldwide, many pyramids are being planned. Even Buddha Shiva has got a vision and a dream to build a pyramid meditation of excellence and research. We're initiating our efforts with our community to build something like that for a specific purpose. So, dear friends, how do you know more about this? And we will send you a book. There are many places online you can acquire some pyramids. Orjafy.com is a website. 51 Pyramids is a website. Another pyramid master runs Ayappa Pindi. Orjafy PMC Hindi channel runs this beautiful thing in many ways. Pyramid store is from Pyramid Valley International. They also supply pyramids to you. And then one you can make it by yourself. That book we'll send you will give you information how to make it by yourself. All right, friends. So thank you very much for knowing about pyramid energy in detail. We experiment and then we take it. That's what I always say. But if we're convinced that is the right thing to do, we do it forever. Thank you. And if there are any questions, anybody, Sundays we're generally spending about a couple of hours, but if not, we will conclude here. Any questions, anybody, or want to either ask question about pyramid energy or about meditation practice and how we are doing in these 2 weeks? Be great to know. If you have video, if you're ready to have video on, raise your hand and we can share. We have a few more minutes. Otherwise, those of you plan time till here, have a good one, and we'll yes, any experiment, yes, Nidhi will come and announcement. And have a good one, and
Yes,
then we'll see you tomorrow. Yes.
yes, sir. So, friends, as we are seeing Pyramid Valley International, so we have advanced meditation retreats at Pyramid Valley International with Chandra sir, and it will be in June 26 to June 30 and September 18 to 22nd of September. So please save your dates and make yourself available for the retreat. It's a great experience meditating long hours under pyramid and wisdom sessions with Sir. So yes, we'll be sending the details as and when in the WhatsApp groups. Yes.
Okay. Yes. Anybody would like to share?
We have a question in Q&A.
Yes.
What is the reason why vegetables stored in pyramid will extend their life?
Please
And
read the
about
book. Please read the book. Bill Church at Petit, The Secret Power of Pyramid Energy.
yeah.
What they've done research that shows that they seem to remain fresh for a long time. Underlying reason of how that structure, that shape has the energy not figured out. But what they've experimented and then continued to study materials kept inside outside control group studies demonstrated consistently that they seem to preserve and conserve these things for a long period of time because there is this whole concept of that negative ions are much more densely concentrated in pyramids. An average human requires about 3000 odd negative ion energy to be coherent. Contrast that with workplace conference rooms have 200, 300, 500 ions, so very less. Pyramids seem to have more than that in the measure. But why this structure, the way it is, ultimately brings that energy to be that way, like nature. Nature has beautiful energy. Why? It is that way it is designed. When we are coherent, when we are in high emotion, we have a lot of good energy spread. So same way, pyramids, that structure, that angle seem to preserve that beautiful energy. Okay. Yes.
So we have a master wants to share.
Yes, please.
I have experienced the power of pyramids firsthand. Would like to share my experience. Yes. Yes, you can now. Please unmute yourself.
not able to open?
Yes. So we have another question
Yeah.
in the chat. Native from
Yeah, go ahead.
West Maharashtra, and earlier houses there used to be a pyramid shape, but now new houses are built of concrete. Will there be difference in energy in new houses?
Will there be a difference in energy in
New houses.
without pyramids, you mean? When pyramids
Yes.
are there, we're saying there's more energy. So if something had a real pyramid, then of course you would have had more energy. A house built to the way it is has certain level of energy. And then when you have pyramids in it, is more energy. If a master lives there, more energy. There's a lot of nature around, more energy. Goes without saying. Okay, next.
Kripa, please unmute yourself. You can share. Okay. Okay, not able to unmute. Fine, sir.
Okay, no problem. Okay, dear friends. So we'll conclude today here. How about somebody, how your experience today was, or 2 weeks? You are still in deep meditative state somewhat. We already spoke for 30 minutes after meditation. Flat roofs don't deplete energy. Roofs by themselves do not necessarily deplete energy. We have to. There is energy for everything. So a structure by itself, I don't know if it is built to some crooked angles, whether it may deplete energy. But then anything symmetrically done seem to be more naturally flowing and intuitively feels that they don't deplete energy. But then when they're built to these special angles, like golden angle, they seem to enhance energy. Just like a human being, unnatural state of being a negative emotion depletes energy, and then positive emotion increases energy. And so all things beautiful, and then that comes by naturally by having more geometric, symmetric structures which are beautiful. Well, sure, we'll have an enhanced energy, then come depressed energy, depleted energy. Goes by the same observation. All right. Yes.
We have Sukirti ma'am in Q&A. There are so many realized people. Why are women realized people are less? Ma'am, would you like to speak?
That's a very good question. I would like to see where the master is.
Sukirti ma'am, I'm sending you the request.
Yeah, that is my question from long time. I just wanted to know the answer. I have nothing to share from my side.
Okay. We have all questions ready.
Yeah, because they are deep burning questions from so long.
Okay. You hold on to that. Yes, Kripaji, you joined?
Atulvandan, Namaste, Chandra sir.
Yes.
It's really a pleasure to meet with you again online. I've been joining Buddha CEO since July 2023, and it has transformed my life I became vegetarian after attending the Mahadhyan Kumbha in Rishikesh. I had an opportunity to meet with you there too. And 2.5 months back, I gave a birth to a child, and in and the baby vacated his body in 6 days. So I had this theoretical knowledge in terms of what meditation does, and also it had improved my health condition earlier. I cured my migraine, my arthritis, different health conditions. But the grief was there, and I did not know how to handle the situation. I was calm though, and there was this Mahadhyan in Hyderabad, Kartal. So I, along with my mother, who had a pain issue, both of us, and I had recently got C-section. I was just 1.5 months, postpartum. So both of us, we went to Kartal, Kailash Puri. And on the second day, I got to meditate in Parvati Pyramid. And there are two pyramids. The bigger one is Maheshwara, and the smaller one is Parvati. So I did get to meditate there. So on the second day, when I meditated in Parvati Pyramid, so I could see different kinds of lights. It was more like a disco light, green and blue, green and blue. And there was a curtain which opened, and I saw my baby in the getup of Bal Gopal, So he was happy, moving his legs and smiling and looking at me. So it gave me so much calmness, and I was at peace, which also gave me assurance that there is no death, So souls, they never die, and they move from one place to another. And we just came here to experience our learnings, and I got a learning for myself that I should accept. So acceptance was my key learning from that experience. And now I don't really have that kind of deep sadness. It helped me sort of move on, and I got many books because the experiences that I got in pyramid was 3 times better and accelerated. And every day I was having different kinds of experiences, and I was not able to sort of comprehend what was happening. And my mom has been practicing meditation since very long, and she actually shared many insights on that. And I felt that it's not just enough to meditate. We should also read. Swadhyaya is also equally important, and also Sajjan Sangatya, like sharing our experiences with others, so that it also motivates people to meditate and also to become vegetarian. Because I felt conflicted, because I initially was meditating but was not a vegetarian, and I completely left, and became a vegetarian. So I think this is really powerful. Meditation is really powerful. It's we what we call is chamatkarik, and also you find answers within yourself. You don't need to go anywhere. So thank you so much. Buddhasiyo has provided me a lot of learning. I'm still continuing to learn. I want to take this learning here in Nepal as well. I want to take coach program. I want to take this learning and share with many people. And actually saw that in my life design while I was meditating. So I want to use all my skills and uh, take this learning forward. Thank you so much for giving this time to share my experience.
Really wonderful, Kripaji. I'm so glad you shared this. It is such a profound experience. Just by you sharing, you're going to relieve many, many, many mothers out there. Isn't it? It is so powerful to say that your baby is not gone anywhere. Krishna, that too, and playing. Good enough for someone to relieve of their pain and grief. Good enough. People may say, whatever, whatever. They don't understand. They may say, some very highly intellect will, and which is was the two like that. What are all these people saying? Is that so? But then what is see the positive side of it? Of course, there is a scientific side. When they explore spiritual science, you will know as you are coming to the conclusion that there is life on the other side. Just because we don't see doesn't mean that there is no life, that there is a purpose. Everything is an experience. And this whole understanding is scientifically being researched and experimented is there. But on the other side, just having some experience which gives us that anchor to go forward in life is good enough, right? Which is what you gave today. Thank you for that sharing. And pyramids, of course, like this unexpectedly, things will happen in meditation, unexpected things will happen. Pyramid, they'll happen more, can happen more. Thank you. I think today's Sunday's message is not sufficient. First of all, believe and then keep going. Anything will happen to support you. Meditation doesn't mean that problems are all removed. Meditation only means that you are prepared to learn to go forward through challenges in spite, because that's the way you can become happy in every situation, every moment. The deepest ones that we can ever come to comprehension are some of the simple ones. Either way, meditation is strength. And then you said, you read to bigger understanding. If we have bigger understanding, things dissolve, isn't it? My flight is not landing. We're going around circle. My meeting is most important. So your understanding is that much you're worried, you're struggling, you're blaming pilot or the air traffic system. The moment you get to understand the pilot announces, it seems there is another flight where somebody has gone through a heart attack that require emergency landing, so we've been put to trying here. You calm down, isn't it? Just an understanding difference. You calm down and say, oh, I wish that flight lands. I'm okay. I can even go around here for another half an hour. I'm okay. We say that, isn't it? Difference in understanding gives us the strength to accept our situation. That's why knowledge is power, knowledge is liberation. Thank you, Kripaji. Yes.
Yes, there are many masters in the chat sharing that today's meditation was wonderful and I could experience energy flow in my body. Thank you.
Okay.
And
So I'll take the last one before I conclude here. So why don't you see women yogis and there are men yogis? Okay. It's not that they're not there, number one. I had this beautiful answer from Patri sir, and I can never forget this. Yogis are there in millions, they are there. But then women do not need recognition. They are naturally evolved state that they don't seek recognition, they don't need recognition. And so then they're just invisibly there everywhere. Many yogis, many women masters are there. Nobody needs to be identified. It's only through identification you know that they are there. Women yogis give direct experience. Every mother, they're all yogis who are in a higher evolved state, and then they give direct experience. They help there. They don't seek, unlike men who seek something, validation, recognition, this and that, at a broader level. So all women yogis are there. For sure they are there. It's just that they are supporting readily, helping people readily, without necessarily looking for, or without necessarily having the need for them to be identified to be there. And I fully buy into that. I fully understand that. So many Buddhas say women are masters. But however, now, women age is there now. And so then most of them will be on screen, most of them will be coming forward, most of them will be there in places of position and power and leadership roles where as they become yogis, then we'll start hearing about them much more. It'll happen. That's your answer, madam. So don't think that they are not there. They are there everywhere. Okay. It's just that they're not seen. Buddha is a great example. Well, I may be shown on the screen, but really it is powered through many yogi women masters, Nidhi ji, Jayashree madam, Sonal ji, everybody who is working, who is doing many things perfectly understanding themselves, are all yogis by themselves. Isn't they're happy to have somebody take the stage to go forward because they recognize somebody has to put this up. Vani is such a master, but then she doesn't necessarily want to come onto the screen. She says, it's okay, you go and do. It's just that naturally that's how we're designed. And so man is standing in front, but then women yogi is just not necessarily saying, you do it, yes, it's okay. They don't have that special need for being seen or wanting to be doing it because they know that it is need to be done by somebody. That's all it is. Okay? Right, friends. Thank you very much. I will see you tomorrow again. Thank you. And we're starting third week into going into manifestation science, something very interesting for many more people about what Buddha Sivo is known for in several ways. While we give comprehensive meditation practice, many people associate and say, wow, I learned manifestation, how to manifest. And it's all about that next week. So we'll get into understand what that science is about from next week. So thank you. Have a wonderful day. I'll join in 5 minutes. Okay? All right. Bye-bye.